We gamers would be nothing without our favorite consoles, but while many proud Xbox One owners probably think they know their machines inside and out, they still might be unaware of some of its coolest bells and whistles. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about Microsoft's popular gaming behemoth, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Xbox One allows you to connect up to 8 wireless controllers to your console at once for mega multiplayer action. But did you know that you can also combine the inputs from 2 controllers to act like one? With Copilot mode, you can use 2 Xbox One controllers linked together to control your console or play a game. Copilot offers a leap forward in progress for gamers with disabilities. Combining Copilot mode with controller remapping adds even more accessibility to your gameplay, as paired Copilot controllers can be remapped individually. Additionally, Copilot is a great way for parents to help their kids play a single-player game by sharing the controls without the need to hand off a controller. To get started using Copilot, simply activate it in the controller section of the ease of access settings. Don't have a controller? No problem. Your Xbox One can be controlled directly from a tablet or smartphone using Microsoft's Smart Glass integration. Want to search for a show on your Xbox or visit a website in your console's internet browser? No longer do you have to painstakingly type out each letter with the thumbsticks and buttons on your controller. Now you can just use the Xbox mobile app to connect your console and use your device as a controller. You can browse your Xbox One's apps and games, see what your Xbox Live friends are up to, and much more. Start by downloading the current Xbox app for your mobile device's operating system, then sync your smartphone and your Xbox. Just make sure they're both on the same Wi-Fi network, and voila! Who needs a clunky controller when you've got a top-notch touchpad in the palm of your hand? With the rollout of backwards compatibility for an ever-growing library of original Xbox and Xbox 360 games, many Xbox One owners are revisiting their old favorites. But did you know that you can load those old save points that you spent hours getting to? While it's always fun rediscovering a game by starting over from scratch, you don't have to lose all of your progress just because you've upgraded to a new console. You can actually transfer and sync those save files from your 360 to your Xbox One by using the newfangled computer magic of cloud storage.
Nobody understands the cloud. It's a mystery!
Cloud storage can only be used by Xbox Live Gold members, so sign up for that first, and remember, Xbox 360s are limited to 512 megabytes of cloud usage, so you might want to repeat this process a few times if you have a bunch of large save files. First, you'll want to move or copy your Xbox 360 saves to the cloud. This can be done by accessing your storage management screen, selecting the game you want to carry over, and then selecting the save file for that title. Then just shoot it over to the cloud, boot up your Xbox One, load the save, and pick up right where you left off. Just like that, you'll be right back in the middle of all your old favorites. If your child spends way too much time playing video games, then the Xbox One has a secret weapon. By using the parental control settings, you can set a limit on the amount of time a child can use a console. This feature can also come in handy if you want to limit your own gaming to help keep yourself from losing track of time and spending hours hunting down the werewolf in LA Noire. Make sure you take a look at the general parental control settings first and create a passkey to keep them from being adjusted by any enterprising minors in your household. You can set up a total hour limit, or even create a schedule designating what days and times a child account can use the Xbox One on Microsoft's family website. By default, the Xbox One launches a game or movie as soon as you put in a disc. This autoplay function definitely adds a level of convenience for owners, since you don't have to open up any menus or apps to start a physical game or watch a movie. That's all pretty cool. Until you're in the middle of playing a digital game or binge-watching Black Mirror on Netflix when someone sneaks in all Solid Snake-like and slips a disc into your console. If want to avoid getting pulled away from the action even for a moment, Xbox One will let you turn autoplay off. Simply press the Xbox button on your controller, select Settings, and then choose All Settings. Next, select Disc and Blu-ray, and toggle off the options that say Play Disc automatically. Ever since the Xbox One was first released in 2013, one of the most common complaints has been how long games take to install. Gone are the days when you could pop a new game into your system and start playing immediately. Even if your game came on a disc, you still have to let your Xbox One install it to the hard drive, and that's a process that could take hours. Microsoft put out an update to help address this issue in late 2016, but game installs still can take a long time if you don't have high-speed internet. If you just can't wait to start shooting your way through a new game, then here's a sneaky Xbox One workaround you can use to speed up the installation. Press the Xbox button on your controller, then open the Settings menu, go to Network Settings, and choose Go Offline. This should disconnect your Xbox One from the internet and Xbox Live. Put in your new game disc and it should install considerably quicker, bypassing any patches or updates for the game. Keep in mind that you'll almost definitely need those patches and updates eventually, especially if you want to play online. Just reconnect your Xbox One to the internet and download the updates and patches another time, when you aren't using the console. Did you know that you can share the digital games that you've bought for Xbox One with another console? By designating a home Xbox, you can access your digital games from any other Xbox One, even from a friend who lives halfway around the world. This feature allows you to share any downloaded games, and if you have an Xbox Live Gold membership, you can share that too. And it's as simple as inputting your friend's account information into your Xbox and setting your console as your home Xbox. If you have a friend who also loves to buy their video games digitally, you can use this feature to share all your digital games with them and vice versa. Make sure you only do this with someone you trust, as they'll have access to your Xbox Live email and password. And remember, you can only change your home console 3 times a year. So use this feature wisely. Removing an Xbox One as your home console will also remove remote access to that system's digital games. Recording and editing Xbox One game clips is just one way to use Game DVR and Upload Studio. If you'd like to make a longer collection of gameplay clips, the sky is the limit with Upload Studio's multi-clip function. You can use the multi-clip to string up to 15 clips together, adjust their order, and meld them into one polished video. Want to use more than 15 clips? Just make several multi-clip videos in Upload Studio, quit and reload the app, then combine those multi-clip videos together in a mega montage. Make sure you keep the length under 30 minutes total, or you won't be able to upload it to Xbox Live from your console. If 30 minutes just isn't enough time to showcase your formidable gaming skills, you can record clips up to 1 hour long if you have an external hard drive connected to your console. You can't use Upload Studio to edit and upload these super long videos, but you can change the capture location, allowing Game DVR to put recorded clips on your external hard drive. After recording, just connect the hard drive to your PC to transfer, edit, and upload the videos manually. Playing Assassin's Creed Origins or Forza Motorsport 7 for hours can be fun, but sometimes you just want to kill a few minutes playing something a little less engrossing. If you've got a craving for simpler games like Minesweeper or Pong, the Xbox One has you covered. You can actually use your console's web browser to play these games and other popular, bite-sized games like Flappy Bird, Bejeweled, and many more. Start out by downloading the free Internet Explorer app from the Xbox One store. Open up the console's browser, tap the right menu button on your controller to bring up the address bar, then type in playboxy.com. The Playboxy website has dozens of free Flash and HTML5 games available for you to play right on your Xbox One.